Oh, wow.
Hey, guys.
We're here to talk about Obama.
National security is perhaps the most important function or responsibility a president has. And I think the president made the right decision to ask for his resignation. You cannot have a national security advisor misleading the vice president and others. So I think the president was right to ask for his resignation, and I believe it was the right thing to do. Let's speak about Russia for a second. I've always been a Russia skeptic and hawk. New administrations these days try to get better relations with Russia. The Bush administration tried to get better relations with Russia. The Clinton administration, or Hillary Clinton and the Obama administration did the reset. So I understand it's reasonable and rational to try and improve relations with Russia. That's what new administrations inevitably do. But I'll leave it up to the administration to describe the circumstances surrounding what brought to this point. I think the key is this, that as soon as this person lost the president's trust, the president asked for his resignation, and that was the right thing to do. I'm not going to prejudge circumstances surrounding this. I think the administration will explain the circumstances that led to this. The Intelligence Committee has been looking into this thing all along, by the way, just involvement with respect to Russia. I think it's really important that as soon as they realize that they were being misled by their national security advisor, they asked for his resignation. I can't speak to the rest of the circumstances. I think we need to get all of that information before we prejudge anything.
It's very important, I think, for us to do a thorough investigation of any contacts between the Trump campaign and any Russian officials during the course of that campaign. Among, I think, the very serious allegations have been that there were a course of contacts that is within the scope of what the House Intelligence Committee will be investigating. And I think those are among the most serious allegations, because if there was any form of collusion with the Russians during the course of their illegal activities, that would obviously be of the utmost gravity. And I was very disappointed to see the Speaker today unwilling to commit to investigate these communications between Flynn and the Russian ambassador. My feeling is that if the Speaker is not willing to commit to this, he ought to allow the formation of an independent commission and get out of the way, because these questions are far too important to go unanswered. I'm also want to say that I'm pleased to see at least some Republicans stepping forward today to call on the president to speak directly about whether he authorized these communications between Flynn and the ambassador, whether he was aware of these. The president, I think, owes the American people an explanation, and he ought to do that directly and not through dissembling aides.